So the NBA Finals is just around the corner. I just wanted to make a quick video on Knicks versus Spurs. I know I have not been on for a while. I've been busy. But let me just say, look, this channel is Brooklyn Nets first. I'm a Nets fan. They were the team that got me into the NBA. But I am a New Yorker as well. I don't care about rivalries. Knicks fans, you could clown on me all you want in the comment section. I watch Knicks games. I watch Nets games. That's been my bread and butter since I was a kid. I love the fact that there is going to be a parade in New York City. And look, if Wemby can have some kind of comeback and reverse this 3-1 lead that New York has, by all means. But the fact that the city of New York could be this close to raising a banner is probably one of the greatest things in my experience as an NBA fan. We came close in 2021 with the Brooklyn Nets with KD, Kyrie, and Harden. The Liberty just won a championship, but close but no cigar for the Nets. The WNBA getting us a ring after so many years of this, city not having anything. That's great. Shout out to the sisters on the Liberty. But the fact that the New York Knicks are going to win a ring, and this is one of my favorite teams just of all time, my favorite I'm not even talking about necessarily players. I'm talking about playing archetypes, right? I love 3-and-D wings, so having two of them in OG and McHale, perfection. I love a Swiss Army knife spark plug off the bench. Well, not necessarily spark plug, but defensive oriented kind of guy, like the Draymond Greens, the Ron Artest. Josh Hart being kind of the next iteration of that is awesome. I love stretch fives. I love stretch fours. So Karl Anthony Towns is great. And I just love an old-headed, crafty guard. So, Brunson is just up my alley. And I'm not saying that just because the Knicks is this team and I'm trying to bandwagon. My first ever pair of Jordans was a pair of CP3s. So, that's something I always like. This is a team that is constructed in the exact same way I love watching basketball. And it is just so exciting to see how close we are. And I just wanted to make a video before this comes out because I know I've been not necessarily critical. I just know I haven't been giving the Knicks as much love as I can. Because again, I'm a Nets fan. They were the first team I ever watched. Vince Carter, Brook Lopez, those guys. So I'm always going to be talking Brooklyn Nets basketball. But going forward, I do want to show more appreciation to my New York roots. I think Rusty Buckets kind of put this in a really nice way. And again, I'm only name dropping Rusty because I think he's a bigger channel. So if you watch Rusty Buckets, you're probably gonna get what I'm saying. Where Rusty is a well-known Chicago's Bulls fan, and he still watches Charlotte Hornets games. He likes Charlotte Hornets games, and you could look at those two teams as conference rivals. And I get that that's a bit different because Knicks and Nets have this battle of boroughs kind of conversation going on, and I could do a whole conversation on the battles of the boroughs kind of not really being a thing. I get that there are some, I guess, disparities between the two, but genuinely I think the Knicks and oh my god, I'm tripping on my words, but the Knicks and Nets only have played in the playoffs 3 times. We've only done I think 2 to 4 trades and throughout our entire history. Our rivalry is more of a turf war, that leads back to the ABA and NBA merger. I'll talk more about that during the off season when I could make monthly documentaries and stuff like that. But yeah, I just really wanted to make this video as a New Yorker. This is probably one of the best moments in NBA history. I think the 2020s has been a really great time for New York basketball. We had the KD, Kyrie, Harden era of the Nets. The Nets are kind of the weakest of the 3 right now, but I really like the potential of what they're building in Brooklyn right now. I know it's been underwhelming, but I could talk about that whenever. The Knicks winning a championship, that's going to be huge. That's going to be historic. I don't know who's going to be the Finals MVP. Literally, it is a 3-man race between Brunson, Cat, and OG. And then, yeah, the Liberty won their ring. I wanted to emphasize that because we don't really talk about the WNBA that often, and to an extent, they are the first New York team to do anything of relevance within the 21st century. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. I wanted to talk Brooklyn Nets basketball for a little bit because, again, I'm a Nets fan. Nets content is always going to be on this channel. So, and again, Knicks fans, if you think this is bandwagoning, be my guest, clown me in the comments, that's fine. My three favorite teams that I'm always watching are always going to be Nets, Miami Heat, and the New York Knicks. And if you got a problem with that, that's fine. I just love New York basketball. There was a loud boom outside. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pull up to the parade. I have a Knicks Bridges jersey. I felt like that was the most appropriate one just because. I shouldn't say I'll pull up to the parade. I want to go to the parade if we have a parade, when we have a parade. I might not stay long because New York fans are going to be crazy. I'm pretty sure the city is going to be just complete chaos. But yeah, I'm just really happy right now, and I just wanted to get a video out before tip off, basically. I don't even think anyone's gonna watch this. I just wanted a living record, so it didn't feel like after the fact if we won this game or if we win next game or whatever we win. I think Knicks in 5. I think the only reason Knicks in 6 would make sense is just because you want to win in Madison Square Garden. Uh, yeah, I'm honestly talking more than I thought I was going to be, and this is really just me rambling. I don't even think I'm going to do a webcam because I literally just got home. I'm like a mess right now. Uh, like I might just put up some images of like literally stock images of the Knicks players right now because yeah, I'm just really happy about the current state of everything, and yeah.